Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's KC or Kyle or whoever decides to watch the video. I got a haircut. Eyebrows are thinned. I'm looking a little bit better. I'm not, the weekend and that really misshapen jaw. Sorry, buddy. No, doesn't work. Anyway, next video, I guess, in the intermittent fasting stage here. Stuff that I would normally either eat or not eat. I thought I'd come in, make a little video about it. So first things first, definitely take your probiotics. Actually, I'll show that right now while I'm here. So the probiotic I normally choose is something super powerful. So I spend like $30 on this guy. And here's all the stuff in it. I'm gonna film it from back here. You probably could screenshot this and zoom in. I'm sorry for the glare. There we go. That's not as bad. Anyway. So, a couple of things when you're doing intermittent fasting, I want you to know. It's going to suck. You're going to want to eat everything unhealthy and just down food like crazy when you're not fasting. Do not. Please don't. Because I've done 1 or 2 days where I binge, like I almost borderline binge eat. And, you get the little bloatiness, but then 12 hours later, it's gone. Because you just get rid of everything. As soon as it comes in, it goes right out. It sucks. But there are some things you can have that are not terrible for you. I would say not the worst, because try and stick with simple ingredient snacks. Like, for example, unsalted dry roasted peanuts. Because you know what the only ingredient is? Dry roasted peanuts. That's it. It smells divine, too. Like, if you open it up, you're like, man, I want something that's going to satiate my taste or my hunger. And I'm like, man, I don't want to break my fast. Let's take a whiff of some dry roasted peanuts. There's nothing in it. There's no extra oils. I did check the website for that. Wanted to make sure there was nothing else in it. It's just peanuts. Like, seriously. Peanuts. Peanuts. That is it. Other stuff that you can have. Water, obviously. Wow. I don't have my coffee mug there. Well, fuck you. You can do coffee. Any type of coffee. As long as you don't add cream. You can have sweetener. I think you could maybe get away with almond milk, but if it's unsweetened, I would go with anything 0 calorie. Just don't have anything in it. Literally, just don't. You will fuck up the diet. I've been doing this particular fast for 3 weeks. I'm just going to continue it. I feel that ever since I started it, yes, I get super tired the minute I eat something. And that's gonna freaking happen. But you have to control going to sleep. Now for me, I have to work the same time I break my fast. That's why I keyed it to right before I go to work. Because then I'm processing the food. My stomach is at like peak burning capacity. As soon as the food goes in, it burns right off. At the same time, no, it will make you tired. So no, if you do work, like for example, like me, which I work from home, obviously, you're going to burn that off. It's going to just right away. Now, I did notice another thing. When I started to do the intermittent fasting, I noticed that my hearing wasn't closing up as much. I'm like, what's going on here? I researched that the less food you take in and the more healthy food you get, and you eat in and then you fast the rest of the time, the less excess wax doesn't produce as much. You can actually reverse excessive earwax just by simply cutting out all the bad food, including good food, and then restricting it into a time-restricted schedule. I haven't had my ears closed in months. Now, granted, I do clean them from time to time, but I did notice that. So, it's a little disgusting factoid, but, I mean, hey, if it keeps your ears from closing up, hell, I'll take it. Like, I could probably put, like, earbuds in both ears. Perfectly fine. Now, there is specific herbs that I do take. Maca is one, and you would think maca would be for the one specific reason people take maca root. I take it for the testosterone and, like, the energy aspect of it. And I'll explain why I do. People, when you research maca, the first thing that'll come up, and everybody has made fun about it, every person I've told, the reason why people normally take maca powder is because of the fact it's an aphrodisiac. Yes, it is. It's not just an aphrodisiac. It's also for boosting testosterone and helping with your thyroid. And the reason why that is the case is because it's known as an adaptogenic herb. Adaptogenic herbs allow you to handle stress better. That's the reason why people who take adaptogenic herbs, people in like Peru and other countries where these herbs are grown, are more likely to live longer, even though they live in probably worse conditions than people in America. For example, adaptogenic herbs. I mean, hey, ashwagandha, ginseng. Anybody who takes these normally live to be like 75 years old or even older than that. And that's why I've incorporated that into my diet. Now, another thing I always drink or try and do, flaxseed. Flax seeds are going to make you want to go poop. They also could make you constipated if you take it in like a weird way. But I blend mine and then it just kind of get blended into the smoothie and I just drink the smoothie. It's really nice actually. Maca powder, flaxseed, and then I kind of put like, well, the maca powder is almost like peanut butter. It smells like peanut butter. You can find maca powder for like $10. Go to places like Marshall's, TJ Maxx, Home Goods. You can find maca powder for pretty much like nothing. And it's organic. Always look for the organic and non-GMO label. Do not buy anything that I describe with any added sugar, with any added fillers like maltodextrin and dextrose. Dodge. Just dodge like the plague. I do not buy it if it has that. That is dead in the water. As soon as I see the word maltodextrin or anything with the rose at the end of it, like dextrose, cellulose, stuff like that, you're out. The only exceptions are when they list it as non-GMO. Like in here, non-GMO vegetable cellulose, which is the capsule. That is it. There's no maltodextrin, there's no dextrose, there's no like weird gum crap in there, like locust bean or whatever they call that. Other than that, it is 80 billion active cultures. And by the way, this stuff smells fucking horrible. There we go. I had to make sure it was shut. But it's useful. It's useful. Another thing I bought was fruit and vegetable smoothies. Now, I had to like go to like 7 stores besides going to like a vitamin shop. You know you're going to find it there. But I went to places like, TJ Maxx, Home Goods, Burlington. All these places will sell that powder. So the list of stores that I normally just kind of round robin goes through, if it's a nice day that I like, which is cloudy, rain, mostly cloudy, or just overall clouds anywhere, as long as it's, like white sky. I cannot do sunny days. Do not ask me to come out. If it's a sunny day, you probably will never even see me unless it's local or just I get a ride there, I get a ride back, I'm done. I'm sorry. It's weird quirk, but I just don't do it. It's one of those mental things. I still deal with anxiety no matter what. Anyway, Marshall's, TJ Maxx, Home Goods, Burlington, and maybe like some weird off shops, stuff like that. But you pretty much are only going to go to these 4. And 3 of them are the same company, TJ Maxx, Home Goods, and Marshall's. They're all owned by the TJ Maxx brand or whatever they call it. I don't know. But they almost always will have herbs, fancy foods, organic oils, and they're cheap. They're cheap. Burlington is like the outlier. You can sometimes get something good there, or you can just get screwed. Just go there like for more like body wash stuff. They have pretty decent selection of body washes, shoes, maybe some furniture. Otherwise, I just dodged that store. I'm so sorry. Like, I used to go there before the pandemic, and now once the pandemic hit, they suck. Like, but the other stores, man, they're getting organic herbs. You're getting collagen protein, matcha. I saw organic matcha there for like $7. I'm like, dude, that kills Amazon pricing by like 35%. So there's a ton of things you can get. And when I went there last time, I went to, I want to say it was, oh God, I can't remember which one it was. No, it was Home Goods, because TJ Maxx has the bigger outline store. Home Goods has the more just generic shelves, but it's packed. And I went in there and they had this thing called, God damn it, organic juice. It's like a It's something that they sold on QVC for a while, and then it just kind of fell off. I can't even find the company's product page at all. It's just not there. And what it is 42 organic. And it's certified by an actual company that really does good jobs with organic products. 42 organic fruits and vegetables with a probiotic blend on top of it, or a prebiotic to help like digest it. And I was just like, oh, this is gonna suck. It's gonna be like every other one, like the Select RX crap that has maltodextrin, which don't do. Like I said, anything that has maltodextrin, if it doesn't say non-GMO and organic, is probably sourced by Monsanto's corn. It's not worth it. That's another company I do never ever recommend doing with. If the company is not non-GMO or organic and it has corn in it, it's Monsanto's. Don't do it. Don't do it. Only time I will ever ingest anything like that is when I'm eating out somewhere. I don't know what they're using. I don't know where they source their shit. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm only human. I like my pizzerias. They make good food. Piss off. Anyway, so it's got like good amount of fruits. It's got vegetables like Brussels sprouts and everything else. And at first I thought it was going to be like a couple of, like maybe like a gram of this and a gram of this. No, it was like 10 grams of everything put together. And this one actually outlined everything. It was really nice, really good to look at. And it was like $9. I'm like, you know what? In the cart. And I did notice. My skin cleared up. You could see it. It's not like messed up. And there's no beauty filter. This camera doesn't do that. I have protein. I always buy protein. And if I start running out of protein, I normally buy protein within 7 days. And that reminds me, I do got to get more. Garden of Life. I luckily found a container that was still in date. It had like a year, maybe 2 years. It was vanilla. And it was organic. And they were pushing it out the door. And it was $1.97 for like 20 days worth. I think, no, 30 days. 30. And it's great. It's a great smoothie base. Like, it's a very light vanilla flavor. It's almost like vanilla bean extract, but not as hardcore. I had coffee, cold brew coffee one, and it was really, really nice. And it had MCT oil, but that one has soon run out, and they don't stock that one now. A bummer. Man, it's just nuts. Like, just the amount of herbs you can find, and cheap. Now that, the probiotic right above my fingertip there, it's expensive. But you know what you're getting. You know that you're going to have to spend the money to get your gut biome to just be reset. So just plan to put like 15 away every paycheck, every 2 weeks, and you'll be fine. Or you can get the mood one that has 40 billion active cultures, and it kind of helps with mood support, like ashwagandha's in there. But it's not going to do much because you're not getting enough to even hit the clinical strength of it. You would need to take like 2 grams of ashwagandha and a gram of holy basil just to even allow it to even touch you. Spirulina might also work. That's a hit or miss. And then one of the other reasons why I started doing the intermittent fasting diet, besides metabolism, is for immune health, especially in a day and age we live in now with COVID-19 and the coronavirus and everything like that. Strong immune system, man, you have one. It just goes in and leaves. And I've never had COVID. I don't know if I had COVID. I'm sorry. This is going to be the most unpopular opinion. Will actually probably kill this whole series. I hope it doesn't. I'm not getting the vaccine. I'm young enough. Let's see what happens. But I'm not poisoning my body with a vaccine that was rushed in a year. Sorry. Unpopular opinion alert. I wish I had the effects of that one program I had, but sorry, it's not going to happen. You know, like, I would if it was actually natural. It's really not. It's all bioengineered. And actually, one of the people who makes the vaccine, Pfizer, is actually located in the state that I want to move to. I'm a little weirded out. I feel like I'm going to go to sleep one day and, like, secret agents will pop in, like, FBI, open up! And, like, they'll just inject me with the vaccine when I'm asleep. I'm like, really, dude? And they'll leave a little vaccine card. They'll be like, hey, now you can travel. And 20 years off your life. Bitch. But no, honestly. I mean, it's just personal preference. I still wear masks. I still take hand sanitizer or antibacterial spray, you know, just to at least clean my hands off when I'm done. I follow all the protocol. It's just personal preference. Plus, I don't like needles. There you go. Testing, never done it. I don't even know if I have antibodies in my body. I don't even know if I've even gotten it before. Honestly, I think a lot of people, before it was officially detected in the United States, probably had it. Government didn't say anything, and then other people down the line got it. There's a whole conspiracy thing about that, and I'm not going to talk about that because channels like that get shadow banned and dropped way down the spectrum. So please, if I disappear or the channel disappears, well, I'm not going to do what everybody else did. It got banned off social media. I'm not going to go to Parler because, BitChute, no. And, yeah. How you doing? I wish I had one of those effects that could just have, like, the YouTube blue screen of death come up and be like, I'm sorry, the content you're trying to view is not available. The account has been terminated. But no. That's pretty much the diet. And then, like, food-wise, like, what I normally would eat is something like lean protein, like pork, chicken. I actually bought fillets of chicken on sale. It's like 5 pounds for, like, $10. It's like $2 a pound or $1.98. Some weird price. I got that, and I'll cook that on, like, a copper skillet. I like copper skillets. They're very, very nice and evenly heated conducted. I had a grill, and my dad and I... we had one little spat, and I just stuck it in upstairs where he can't get up because he's not able to walk easily. And I was like, no, you're barred from using a grill. It's just like, dude, this is what you get. This is what you get. You're not using my grill. So, But he forgot about it, honestly. He'll just cook it in the oven. Okay. Or if you want, there's a George Foreman if you want it. But George Foreman works fine. I don't know why people always say, like, oh, God, George Foreman is so cheap. I bought one for, like, $9. I haven't used it since. I only used it, like, 4 times. It's too hard to clean. And I'm like, it's not bad. I mean, it could be better. It could be worse. But, moral of the story, guys, is, you can eat healthy and save money. I'm not going to say how much is in my account, but it's enough to get by. And all my bills are paid. It's not like I'm not paying my bills. Plus, my job pays me well, and they treat me well. As best as they can, within reason. Once I move to Jersey, I'm not going to dive into what that entails. All I'm just going to say is, stay tuned. You might see a change in scenery. Hopefully soon. Just got to work at the kinks behind the scenes. That will probably be in a few months. I'll probably won't even get to New Jersey until sunsets are at like 8, 9 o'clock. And that's fine by me. Do what you got to do. But I thought I'd come on and make a little video about what I eat and drink. Almond milk. Sorry, forgot to add. No dairy, no added sugars. Cut that out. If you can find a drink that is 0 calorie, that's milk, do it. By all means. Just make sure there's no, like, Carrageenan. I swear I could speak today. It's one of those words, man. It's one of them words. Let me tell you, though, the one hard difficulty of this diet is having something like this that you just want to just chug down and just, like, sit and watch TV and eat. You can't do it because intermittent fasting, all you can do is this. It's so refreshing. Every, like, hour, just sit here. It's just roasted peanuts. And they were $1.99, by the way. Walgreens, you did good. Y'all did good. You did good, Joe. It wasn't bad. They're good. And the best part is, best part is, less than 1 gram of sugar, includes 0 grams of added sugar. So that means that there's like a sprinkle of it, but it's not enough to like really kill your gut biome. 2 grams of fiber. So this thing is 32 grams of fiber total. For every 2 grams of fiber, there's 6 grams of carbs. So there's really only 4 net carbs per serving. It's not bad. And then 7 grams of protein You got a little bit of potassium in there. That's why I probably did not get any cramping today, because I ate, as you can see, here's the top, and it was full, and I'm down about here. So I ate about half of this, so I'd say about 8 servings, 8 times 7, 56, and then 8 times, I had 32% of my daily recommended dose of potassium from this. Calories probably kicked my ass. That's why I'm a little bloated right now. But these are good. They're good. If you want something quick, you want something to just kind of chug down, they're healthy because there's no salt. There's no cholesterol. It's just a little bit of saturated fat. And you know what? Saturated fat isn't bad for you. You want to know what's mostly saturated fat that's perfectly healthy for you and it won't kill you in any way? Coconut. But the doctors say it's really bad for you. It'll just make your liver hurt and all this other stuff. Yeah, bullshit. Let me tell you, I've been doing coconut oil for 3 months. I maybe stopped like 3 days to give my body a break. Otherwise, MCT oil. And guess what? 74 pounds lost. Better sleep. Better circulation. Increased athletic performance. I've noticed this. All this other stuff. Brain function has gone up. Now, granted, I have my occasional brain fog, my brain fart moment, and that's to be expected. But, no, you're lying. Sorry. Let me grab a bottle of water here so I can keep hydrated. Oh, just to tell you, if you thought that you can get through intermittent fasting and not piss because there's nothing in your body, think again. Water goes right through you. And that's normal because your body's getting rid of all the toxins. The water keeps you hydrated, but it also flushes you out a lot. You will flush all the fucking time. It's gonna suck. You will be flushed. Trying to see if there's anything else I can cover. You will have a lot of energy. I'm just gonna say that now also. And I feel the reason why is because your body is burning the fat that you stored, and it's just eating at that. That's why your stomach will get so flat, And I think that's the science about it, because I take the MCT oil when I'm having my last meal. And the reason why I do that is while I'm eating, I'm drinking the MCT oil. That gives me ketones. So at the same time, it's eating whatever I just ate is getting absorbed ton better. Now, if you make your meats with black pepper, organic black pepper is even better, which you can find for like $3. That's not expensive. Sprinkle that on a meat, or I wouldn't put it in a smoothie. I've seen some people do it, and it's disgusting. But if you put it on meat, it actually helps you absorb the protein better. And I've actually felt relatively great after eating something with like organic black pepper. I have organic chili powder downstairs, and if I made like meat, or not meat, like pasta or something like that, which is heavy in carbs, and oh well, whatever. I'm only gonna eat for 4 or 5, maybe even 6 hours in a day, and the rest I'm not eating anything. I think I'm okay. I'm restricted on the time, so this video is already running long, but I just wanted to come on and let you guys know, hey, haircut. My intermittent fasting experience, part 2, is this video. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'm sorry it's not the usual content of the channel, but you know what? Like the one commenter said, he appreciates genuinely that I just don't care, and I'll just post whatever I want. I'm sorry. But concerts are coming. I do the concerts during the weekdays. That's my official schedule. I will try to post one every day, Monday through Friday, but if I can't, I will do it once every other day, or one off, one off, or, a random cycle. But you most likely will not see it during the weekends, because that's my day to relax, because I'm working, I'm running the channel, and a personal life within a, 12-hour window of being awake. So, anyway, guys, hopefully you all take care of this, Casey or Kyle, whoever you want to kind of recognize me as, and hopefully you have a great rest of the afternoon, and hopefully the Friday will come quickly, because goddamn, even with a 3-day weekend, dealing with stuff on Friday and then Saturday, Sunday coming in. This went way too fucking fast. Anyway, I'll catch you all on the flip side. Bye.